A perfectly cut gemstone catching the light represents a high-value, hard asset. Normally, sunglasses serve a strictly utilitarian purpose. You buy them to block UV, reduce glare on the road, or being dropped in a bag. Cross a certain price threshold, and that utility disappears. We enter a tier where eyewear stops being functional equipment and becomes wearable high jewelry. This scorecard tracks the market progression. You move from functional frames at $100 to designer labels at $500, straight into fine jewelry at $150,000, down to ultra-luxury vault items sitting between $200,000 and $400,000. If you are evaluating pieces in that $250,000 to $400,000 range, standard performance metrics no longer apply. You have to analyze these items strictly as material investments. At the very peak of this market sit three specific items: the Chopard by Dorigo Vision, the Dolce & Gabbana DG2027B, and the Scheels Emerald. For high net worth collectors, the decision comes down to one core question. Is that staggering price tag driven by physical raw materials, or is it a markup for sheer exclusivity? Material intrinsic value relies on quantifiable inputs. This means looking at the literal weight of melted gold and the exact carat count of flawless diamonds. Brand provenance operates differently. Legacy fashion houses command massive premiums simply for their historical status and the extreme scarcity of the design itself. Weighing these three options requires a strict analysis of exactly how they balance raw gem weight against designer prestige to justify their record-breaking costs. The Chopard sunglasses, designed by Dorigo Vision, currently hold the record as the most expensive pair in the world, priced at $400,000. That valuation is anchored by exact raw metal inputs. The manufacturer used 60 grams of 24-karat gold. The gemological input is equally specific. The design features 51 full-cut river diamonds, totaling 4 carats of verified high-purity stones. These stones are applied using a specialized jewelry technique that tightly packs the diamonds together. This creates a continuous carpet effect across the temples, right next to the engraved C logo. Culturally, this piece is targeted at legacy celebrities. Figures like Elton John, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Tom Jones represent the exact demographic that acquires this level of visible wealth. But these materials force a physical compromise. 24-karat gold is notoriously soft, and that dense diamond packing adds extreme weight to the frame. This drastically reduces the ability to wear them comfortably every day. The $400,000 value is a direct reflection of highly liquid traditional asset materials. This makes the Chopard pair a static, vault-ready showpiece rather than a functional daily accessory. Next is the Dolce & Gabbana DG2027B, which carries a staggering price tag of roughly $383,000. The value proposition here relies entirely on a different set of rules. It moves completely away from transparent gemological metrics. The primary input driving this cost is fashion house exclusivity. You are paying for the label's global design authority. The buyer secures a highly coveted, ultra-rare piece of top-tier fashion history. It is a flex of insider access rather than a traditional jewelry asset. The major trade-off for collectors is the lack of physical proof. Unlike the Chopard pair, you will not get a heavily detailed material spec sheet providing exact carat counts or gold weights to justify the expense. Investing in the Dolce & Gabbana pair requires placing pure faith in brand premium and designer prestige, bypassing the intrinsic value of meltable materials. Finally, we have the Scheels Emerald sunglasses. Priced around $200,000, this is the wild card of the ultra-luxury market. Their defining design feature is the complete removal of standard optical glass or plastic. They substitute traditional lenses with actual precious gems. The primary lenses are carved directly from emeralds, which are then supported by a diamond-encrusted frame. This pushes the boundaries of conventional eyewear. It offers the collector a completely bespoke, avant-garde visual experience. However, emeralds are naturally brittle stones. They are heavily included with internal flaws and structural inconsistencies. When you use heavily included stones as lenses, those inherent gemological flaws severely compromise actual optical clarity and physical durability. The Scheele's pair forces you to entirely abandon standard optical utility. The payoff is owning a completely unique, conversation-starting gemological anomaly. To resolve the collector's dilemma, we have to look at these three competing pieces side by side. This comparison matrix maps exactly how each brand attempts to justify its six-figure price tag across distinct categories. Look at the provenance type. You have the material transparency of Chopard's verified gold and diamonds directly competing against Dolce & Gabbana's brand premium approach. When assessing gemstone integration, the physical weight of Chopard's heavy diamond temples sharply contrasts with Scheele's avant-garde carved emerald lenses. There is no objectively superior pair here. The correct investment depends entirely on which specific collection strategy you prioritize. We can map specific collector intentions directly to these three options. For the material and heritage purist, the path clearly leads to Chopard. You gain a verified, highly liquid asset, but you must accept a heavy, traditional object that lacks daily wearability. If you are a high-fashion collector, Dolce & Gabbana satisfies the pure pursuit of absolute label prestige and rarity. Finally, for the avant-garde collector looking to break conventions, the Scheele's emerald pair is your optimal target. Just remember that achieving that ultimate material rarity requires sacrificing true optical clarity. If you want functional eyewear, look elsewhere. At $200,000 and above, you are purchasing a high-yield vault asset that merely happens to be shaped like sunglasses.